Welcome back to RexTactics gamers, and today we finally get Train Sim World 4. And I've had a little bit of a play around on the game, and I've got to be honest with you, I am really impressed with the game. But you've come here for one reason: East Coast Mainline. So let's get into it. We'll choose a route, East Coast Mainline. We'll do timetable. We'll do long one. Class 801 LNER AZUMA, and we're going to be doing the Class 801/2, and we're going to be doing a Edinburgh to London's King's Cross service. The 854 right there and then is exactly what I'm looking for. So, without further ado, I'm going to press this in, and we're going to come in a lightning storm, because I haven't tried that yet. I've got the dynamic weather on as well. So, if you do like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get into the video. I'm going to have to update my channel banner to say that I now cover Train Sim World 4 videos, so hopefully you'll be seeing more of them in the future. I think you will be. I mean, I've got the West Cornwall Local and the East Coast Way installed on Train Sim World 4 for free, because I had it for Train Sim World 2. So that should be alright, shouldn't it? Gotta admit, the physics are fantastic in this game. They're amazing. So for those of you who don't know what an LNER Class 801/2 AZUMA is, these were the trains that came in to replace the old 125s and the 225 intercity trains, known as Class 43s and Class 82s and 91s. These AZUMAs have come overseas to work under LNER, and they've been under us since 2019, running between Aberdeen and London's King's Cross. They are absolutely amazing trains. I cannot remember if I've actually been on one before. It's been a long time since I've done train travel, I've got to be honest with you. A very long time. Best is still 4 years. So, let's see how we do. I have had a little go at the AZUMA as well, so hopefully this version should be pretty good. It should be. Alright, it's taken a while to load. It should load up. Here we go. Edinburgh to London's King's Cross. Let's get started. Alright, what's the first thing I need to set up? That would be safety systems. Okay, ETCS normal. That needs to be normal. SDO needs to be normal. AWS is normal. Anything else? DSD normal, vigilant, and then this is the TPWS and AWS. Did I set driver reminder assistance? Yes, that was already preset for me. Okay, so let's get this train set up. Master key in, reverser into neutral, acknowledged, TPWS. Okay, what we're going to need now is we're going to need dimmed for headlights, fan speed high. We're going to need some heat in here. I'm going to put that temperature of 21. We don't want it too hot, otherwise it will distract us. Alright, we've opened up doors, reading lights are on, down light is on, and all we need now is the window wipers going. There we go. Oh, it's in the snow as well. Right, so we are in a lightning storm, so what's going to happen is we're going to have to be very careful on how we travel. This is coach B. Right at the end will be like coaches F and G and all that lot, you know. Right, we're gonna have to close the doors. Get this show on the road. I'll just put my favourite door camera angle in because I like it like that. I like it where I can see it. Can you hear the thunder in the background? That is one of the most amazing things about this game. We're in thunder snow. That sounds weird, doesn't it? Saying thunder snow. It does to me. Alright, we are now leaving, I do believe. I wonder where we're leaving from. I'll just, Doncaster. We've left from Doncaster. I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure I'd know the place if I've been before, but I'm afraid I've not been to Doncaster, so I don't actually know what Doncaster really is all about, apart from it being a large city. Oh, we're speeding already. Not really supposed to be speeding. It's easily done. It's my second time of driving this train. Oh, this is a very long train. Oh, and by the way, a big shout out to Ellis from college, who wanted a shout out on my channel. There you go. Now you got the shout out. Alright, let's get this train on the road. Oh, and you see this train right here? Yeah, that's one of the trains we will be definitely seeing across our railways more and more, because they're under LNER, so they're not going to be going anywhere. Oh, did you see the spark on the pantograph there? That I've not noticed before. We are in some good thunder snow, so this is what it's like inside the cab. So I'm just going to make sure that everything I need is on. I know I should have checked that at the station. We are getting some serious lag. Ah, that's why. Class 66 and another Class 800. In fact, it might be an 801, this one. Yep, that's an 801/2. We are driving an 801/2 as well, so there is a slight difference. Diesel engine. Windscreen is on the highest that it can go. Oh, that's a lot of lag. First safety system of the day. That sounded like vigilance pedals, so hope I've hit the right button. Well, it's definitely cancelled itself out, so I've hit the right button. Look at the realism, the physics and everything. It's gonna get louder than this. I'm absolutely enjoying driving this route. So this is the Doncaster to Peterborough route, and this specific route will take 52 minutes. I'm going to try and break down the video as much as I possibly can, so then we can get at least one or two parts of this, what I would call amazing route and amazing train. And obviously, as we're going under bridges, there's our first amber of the day, but that just turned green, so we'll just stay at this speed. It'd be a very good idea that we stayed at this speed. And yes, it is still snowing. It's kind of hard to tell, but If you don't have your wipers going, the snow will build up really quickly, as we are travelling at a stark 110 miles per hour. It looks like we can travel a little bit faster as well because the signals have cleared to green. Even my controller's lighting up green. How cool is that? You don't get anywhere else. Unless, of course, you've ever played Lego City Undercover before, which I definitely have in the past, but I'm not covering any of that content. So I'm going to have to keep our eyes on the ball. The visibility is very poor. We just crossed the level crossing. I'm sure you could get the joke. Oh, that's a good view. Right in the trees. Let's see what this one is. That's another Class 800. That's an 801/1 because it's a 5 car. Yeah, there's a lot of classifications, a lot of differences to the Class 800s, the Class 801s and the Class 802s. I think you see the Class 802s on the Trans-Pennine Express nowadays. I'm not entirely sure because, as I've said, the last time I've done train travel was 4 years ago. So we're heading down the line. Very fast. If you're not keen with the train noises, I do recommend that you turn down your headphones to begin with. We have to bring down our speed now because we're hitting a new speed limit. That's if I'm down before I hit it. Just about. We've definitely been tagged for overspeeding though. But this is my first official long run of this AZUMA Class 801, so I'm learning. Not going to get it straight away, but as you can tell, I've had experience driving trains on Train Sim World, so this should hopefully be a slight walk in the park, but not always. We'll just have to see what we're getting wrong nowadays. So this service has come from Edinburgh. This service is going straight through to King's Cross. We're stopping at Newark Northgate, and then we're going to be stopping at Peterborough. This is a very long service as well. I gotta tell you though, I've been very excited for this game since the beginning. If you look at the top right screen, I've got a countdown indication of when my signal's going to be coming, and at this present moment I've got an amber, so... Oh, I've just achieved a trophy. Achieving gold. Really? Well, no point putting it out there until it actually happens. That's a train horn, by the way. We have to do that near crossings and things that don't actually have barriers. So like these ones. If, for instance, they've got like crossings and lights, we don't have to do that. It's not a standard requirement. What is a standard requirement is that we only use a low tone horn. If we use a low tone horn, then we're sticking to regulations. Whereas if we use a high tone, then that's only for emergencies. Some trains I've seen have depot whistles, like the 377 and the 387, but I don't know if the AZUMA actually has a depot whistle fitted on this train. Passing through a bridge. We've got another AZUMA Class 801 coming. Let's define which one it is. And that's an 801/1. Oh, oops. Didn't have to do it there. but it is good standard practice. We've got another amber coming up. On the very top right hand of the screen, you'll see my action points, which is 3,337 AP. That's now changed to 3,402. I've got to be at Newark Northgate by 18 minutes past 9:30. So we're hopefully going to get there when we need it. Oh ho ho, we are getting some dynamic weather here. Just look at it go. You don't realise, but when you're a passenger on these trains, you don't realise how fast they're really going. I've got to tell you, this is nearly 120 miles per hour. And it takes ages for a train travelling at this speed to slow down for a station. I'll do a high tone. There you go. That's the difference. So I reckon we're making good for time. This is the very first time I've actually operated an Edinburgh to King's Cross service from Doncaster to Peterborough. Nearly said something else there. So we'll hopefully think that this route's going to go well. Yep, good standard practice, not blowing the horn near some cars in traffic waiting for us to go by. You can for rail enthusiasts, but it's not a requirement. You don't really have to do it. Just on standalone crossings without the barriers and the red flashing lights that change sides all the time. I've not had one safety system yet. Got a way up. A new speed limit's just popped up, and that's 193 kilometers per hour. I do believe that's below. Oh no, it's 120 miles per hour. We're below it now, so when it comes up, we're good. Actually, don't know what stations we're passing through. There we go. Just let me know about the upcoming speed limit change. I think that station... I've stopped at that one. Definitely. When I was trialling out a slow stopping service. Wasn't a bad station actually. I stopped there for about 5-6 minutes because I literally floored it down all the way to that station. Yeah, because I really wanted to have a little bit of taste of some speed from this train. I always hear a lot about this train, but you don't really get to see it from the cab, do you? I wonder why they do cut so many yards of green and then they do an amber and then they change it to green right at the last moment. I believe that's just to check if the driver's actually paying attention. It could be like that, couldn't it? I wouldn't actually know though. First time I've ever seen of it. Unless of course I'm just going too fast for preference. That would not be the first time. On W board signs we can do low tone. But I sometimes like to do high tone on that as well. Alright, we've got one of those crossings coming up ahead I believe. Yeah, one of those unmarked without barriers and lights. I wonder if the snow's actually going to let up. Because obviously I've got dynamic weather on. It can change if it wants. Oh, can you hear that? That's the wind outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but... a little bit of the outside fears. Every now and again I'm seeing a flash on that pantograph and I'm wondering if... oh yeah! That's an actual feature, that! Well, that's quite cool. So that be the snow hitting the power lines. The AC power lines are really, really high voltage. Alright, we're going to try and get a photo. Oh, have I just stopped it at the right time? Oh, I have as well. Alright. We've got it flashing. We've got the electricity flashing. That's all we need. Okay, so what we're going to need is depth of field to 100, I think. Maybe. Let's see what depth of field does. I'm not entirely sure, actually. It's not increasing the brightness or anything like that. I think what we'll do is we'll keep it at 50%. The focal point, we can keep to 100%. Rotation, bring it like this. We'll bring in the field of view, so then we've got a nice photograph of that. Definitely. We'll bring the focal point down to about 50. No, we want it like that, don't we? Just bring that up a little bit. Hide overlay. Taking a screenshot. And I'll save to upload that. Actually don't know where it goes, so getting back to it now. This I'm absolutely enjoying. This is really fueling my enthusiasm for the rail. In a moment we'll have a new speed limit coming for us. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, we got a pause game glitch. Oh, seriously. Hang on, I'll just reset that. That's a normal train symbol glitch. Oh, we've just had another rumble in the background. There we are. We can change speed limit now. Increase the throttle. Definitely gonna do this route a lot. So hopefully do stay tuned into the channel. And if you are liking this video, do not forget to hit like, subscribe with all notifications on so that you never miss a video. And let's get going to Newark Northgate, shall we? Is that a crossing? No, it's a bend. I'm gonna go back inside the cab now. I had to try it out in the snow for the first time. It's a must. I've done that with all routes. Because if the snow don't look right, it ain't happening. Thank God with Train Sim World they actually make the snow look really good. So I'm really pleased with that. It's a shame that we didn't get Edinburgh to York or something like that, or maybe Newcastle to Edinburgh via Berwick-upon-Tweed. That would have been nice. I know a lot of people wanted King's Cross to Peterborough, which I totally get as well. Even I wouldn't have minded exploring that. But of course you can't always get what you want, so another Class 800, 801/2. It's been a while since we've seen one of them apart from our own. So are we making some good speeds? I think we are. As it continues to snow. We're coasting at the moment. Oh wow. Another rumble. Alright, bringing the speed down. Oh no, we don't have to. I honestly was prepared to bring the speed down there. At least I'm paying attention though. We got another amber ahead. Oh wow, you seen the fences? Going that fast. Sorry, W sign has to be done. Regulation. I interrupted myself, so win-win situation, innit? Alright, I see the amber. Got a dual amber there. And now it's just changed to green. That's just typical. That is absolutely typical. I'm going to try and get another picture, but this time it's going to be for my own personal use for the video. So this will probably be the thumbnail that you'll see. Good. Oh wow, I've really got it in a good place, haven't I? Yeah, so this is going to be the thumbnail. And I'm also going to save this. I do pretty well with photography, I suppose. Well, I'd like to think I do. I don't know if that's actually true, though. No. No notifications. That's alright. We are just under 7 kilometres away from Newark Northgate, which we are making some extremely good time. Will we be there on time though? Let us hope we are. We are at 200 kilometres per hour, or just over 120 miles per hour. Good job I looked up for that. I could not tell if that was a crossing or not, so that's why I just sounded the horn anyways. Well, I know that's a crossing with a signal box. Oh, hang on a minute. That glitch again. We are very close to Newark Northgate now. So our natural nature would be to slow down now. As soon as that new speed limit comes on the board, that's when we start slowing down now. Because we're not far away from Newark Northgate. That's some bright sparks on that. Alright. We're down for our new speed. I'm surprised that didn't warn me as well. Unless, of course, I just did it before the safety systems were able to warn me. So they're like, don't bother. Probably. We're not far away now. We'll start getting our braking. Very rare diagonal crossing, that. I need this camera angle for stopping. That's just the way it is. I hope we're not going to overshoot this. This is the first time I'm driving this train, so I hope I don't overshoot. Otherwise I'm in a lot of trouble. Is that still brake hold? Looks like it. Honestly, in real life, trains wouldn't come in that fast. That's my fault on my behalf, so... You'll hear those brake noises a lot. It's normal. And we are actually on time. So the doors are open now, and then we have to lower the pantograph when we're not using the lines. I don't know about that one. So that's an all class 80 times stop marker. That's a 12 car stop as well. So usually when we are a class 800, we look for that one and not just one or the other. That one and that one. That's the same for all trains, really. Passenger doors must not pass this point as well, otherwise we're going to get into a lot of trouble. And we are driving A1234. Wonder if that's the compressor. It sounds a little bit like it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stay in the cab, because the moment we leave the cab, that happens. We're meant to keep in at all times until the train is shut down. So, without all that being said and done, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are trying to hit 1k. Give us a like, and I will see you all in the next Train Sim World 4 video. Peace out, gamers.